I love the fact you're not bashing Omarion, despite what you guys went through. I will never bash the father of my kids. You know, he's the father of my kids. We can get along, or we don't have to get along, but that doesn't mean that, we should go around talking shit and being like, oh, he this or she's that. Like, that's stupid. I wish you nothing but the motherfucking best. You on your way to the ice cream date? Girl, he better buy you your little cheap ice cream, okay? It's just ice cream. One thing I did wrong in my last relationship, I was too motherfucking. I don't know. And that's not wrong. I don't know. That's not wrong. It's not wrong, but like, people will make you feel wrong for you being too honest. What do you mean when you say the fame is not what you think it is? It's just, all these people want to be famous, and then you have the limelight, and when you have it, you don't know what to do with it, You really be sitting there like, oh my God, like I want my private life back. It's not what you think it is. Like, I can't really explain it. You would have to like become famous and understand it on your own kind of thing. But it's just, to me, it's like, being famous, you meet certain type of people who are bred a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fake, phony shit because people are opportunists and they want to use you to get over here, to get over there. I don't got time for that. I ain't trying to use shit. I don't want to use nobody. I'm just trying to move the way I'm trying to move for the sake of my kids, and I'm just trying to be happy, okay? For real. That's all. Hard being single with a kid. Can't trust men out here. Nope. I am enjoying single life. Wait. What two signs are the most compatible? Are you most compatible with? Well, it says Libra, and I think Leo is the next one, I believe. But Libra and Sagittarius are the most compatible. Biggest mistakes that I've made. Man, I made a lot of mistakes, but that's because I didn't have nobody to teach me how to do things. So, a lot. I mean, I don't know. There was a lot of mistakes. I think we all have made a lot of mistakes. Let me see. Well, people gonna judge you regardless if you famous or not, honey. People are gonna judge you regardless. So, that don't just come with the fame. Hi, Pretty Pearly. Do you think the father of your child has a right to know what's going on in your personal life? Nope. Nope. And just like I don't have a right to know what's going on in his, unless it involves the children. And what I mean by being way too honest is like sometimes when, sometimes I realize it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. And I'm the type of person that I just kind of just speak from my heart, and I say things, and I'm not always necessarily aware of like how much it could hurt somebody, but I'd rather be told the truth than be lied to. So that's what I mean. I was way too honest. Like, I just spoke from my heart. When it was something that didn't make me happy in my relationship, I said it. When it was something that I felt like wasn't being reciprocated, or, if I wasn't being listened to, or if I wasn't getting enough, I would say it. And that's what I mean. I was very honest. I was very open when it came down to that type of stuff. You can't teach me nothing. I'm just playing. What advice will you give? What advice will you give that you've used yourself? Can you rewrite that? Because that's not making sense. How would you tell someone to deal with a heartbreak? Girl, time. That's it. You can't, because I don't know what you're feeling and what you're going through. But one thing we all know, what we feeling and what we going through when we have a heartbreak, we feel like shit. And that feeling does not go away when someone tells you, oh, it's going to be okay. Oh, time. Is being famous harder in relationships? No. Wait, with another famous person, or just re-ask that question? Kiera 12, you lying now. Lying about what? You can write me back too. How is life single with 2 kids? I have one and he's one and he's getting into everything. Girl, it's hard. Shit. My grandmother was my biggest role model.
Hello guys, welcome to today's video. I'm your host Alessio Mandela, and thank you so much for tuning on our channel. Now, a few days, after Omarion appearing on the Jocelyn Lee show, for an interview and, bringing up the whole story about Apryl Jones, who was her ex, and coming out and talking about how they broke up and bringing up the whole story about Lil Fizz, who was his friend, going behind his back with his ex, Apryl. And Apryl has come out to address, his situation with Omarion, how they broke up on her Instagram live. And Apryl Jones has had enough of being talked about by her exes, both Omarion and Lil Fizz, and she have something to say for herself. And in a recent Instagram live, Jones responded to Omarion's appearance on the Jason Lee show, where he discussed the process of coming in terms with his friend and bandmate Lil Fizz dating Jones in 2019 after Jones and Omarion, who had two children together, and later broke up. And Jones' message hinted that she had dirt on her ex, and she made reference to people talking about her in the media, though she did not name anyone specifically. And I'm just gonna quote some of the things that she said. If a man or a woman does not want to be exposed, then start being good to people that you are with. Why would you think that a person you treat like trash is supposed to protect you? I refuse to do it anymore. If you're a piece of trash, you're definitely a piece of trash. And I won't sit here and try to cover. And you could tell from the live that she was so pissed off from the interview. And Apryl Jones' message was that she wanted to be able to tell her side of the story. But Jason, I guess, wasn't giving her a chance to come on the interview, to give her side of the story. And she said that put me on the interview, Jason Lee, put me in the interview room and say how do you feel. Give it a fair shot, because it hasn't been fair to me to hear my name consistently over and over again. I haven't been able to tell my side of the story. So she believes that people have just heard, Omarion's side and other people's side, but she hasn't given her own side of the story. And John said that up until now she has been quiet, but implies she doesn't want to stay that way anymore because people have been trolling her name for long. And the love and hip hop and Hollywood star who has had headline making interaction recently with, Taya Gigs and Dr. Dre, in addition to the B2K members, say that she's aware of what people are saying about her. And she went ahead and said that call me what you want to call me. Homie, a hopper, sex addict, I'll take it. Don't really give a damn, don't care, but I bet you won't put me in the same room as the exes that are talking about her. You'll see me with certain people and you're like, oh, it ain't what it appears. People are walking around lying and manipulating and egotistical. And Apryl Jones ended her monologue with a reiteration of her plea to an interview about her experience, preferably in entertainment with a person who had been talking about her. And she said that any interviewer, any blog, I'm here. I stand tall, I stand firm. Give me an opportunity to speak the truth and put that other person across from me to say his. I bet you what they are saying in that room now will not be what they will be when I'm sitting in front of them. And she said that and that's what you all need to do. Do it proper. Give it to the both sides. Stop giving it to one side, then giving it to the world. You all can destroy a person like that. So she was just, blaming just only for just hearing, one side of the story, and going public with her, with their opinion rather than, calling her for the interview so that she can give her other side of the story. The two, Omarion and Jones, broke up a couple of years ago, and John seemed to be so much hurt from the breakup that happened between her and Omarion. So she believes that any blogger out there or any podcast that can host her, she's ready to give her truth about the story. So tell us what you think in the comment section about this whole Jones and Omarion story. And do you think that it was right for Jason just calling Omarion on the interview and not calling Apryl to give her own share of the story before going public with the whole matter? And do you think that we'll be seeing Apryl Jones on the Jason Lee show soon? Because Jason went ahead on his X account and said that he is ready to call Apryl on his show as long as she is willing to tell the truth. So I don't know what he meant by that, because Jones believes that she's ready to tell the truth. But just of going out and insisting that he's ready to call Apryl as long as she said the truth, there's some hidden, meaning in that statement. So maybe he believes that Joss is not ready to tell the truth, or why did he go ahead and tweet like that? So we hope that we will be seeing Apryl Jones on the Jason Lee show so that we can hear her own version of the story, because she is so hurt from the interview, hearing how Omarion talked about her, and she believes that it's her time to also come out, and say her own share about, the experience together. So tell us in the comment section to think about this whole story. What do you think, that April has something, to defend herself, or do you think that Omarion spirit, spoke all the truth about, the relationship and how they ended up breaking up? So, and do you wish, to see April, appear on the Jason Lee show as well, so that, we can hear her side of the story? I'll be here to update you whenever, any story about this too pops up. So make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated whenever we, upload any update on this story. And don't forget to like and share this video. I've been your host, call me Alestin Mandela, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.